Right? Honestly, I feel extremely humbled to see this masjid so packed out like this, and with so many brothers standing up behind, and then also many standing outside of the masjid. Wallahi, I am lost for words. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honor every single one of you guys. My brothers and my sisters, also I want to take a moment out to thank the administration of the masjid. Likewise, Sheikh Muhammad, our Imam, who helped coordinate this program with our brothers and sisters at Halal Eventbrite. It's not easy to sort out these programs. It really isn't. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy. So it is something that they are praised for doing. And because of course there are cameras, I have to keep on saying this. Whenever I travel now, I always have the enemies of Islam. The Zionists. You guys know who the Zionists are? The Zionists, the Rainbow Team. You also have the feminists, the blue-haired feminists, and some of the other enemies of Islam, liberals who don't want to see the masajid packed out. They don't want to see people sitting in front of someone who preaches conservative Islam. Our objective, my brothers and my sisters, is to bring the people back to traditional Islam, that which is normative. As time goes on, it becomes affected. We've seen religious preachers water down the religion of Islam, and we hope to change that to the best of our ability. So we have all of these individuals who are coming after us. You know what's also very sad? Some of our own brothers who might have the same aqidah, right? When seeing all of this taking place, they still feel the need to cause problems. Wallahu musta'an. Instead of busying themselves with those who are a lot more dangerous to one's aqidah, they are focusing on someone like myself. Having said all of that, I have to keep doing this every time there are cameras. Because these enemies of Islam, they are looking to take out of context and distort whatever I have to say. So I want to make it very clear and explicit. I, Abu Taymiyyah, I'm not a hate preacher. I, Abu Taymiyyah, I am not here to incite violence or phobia towards anyone. I've said this now for the millionth time. Right? Am I a hate preacher, my brothers and my sisters? Jazakumullah khair. Shahidu min ahliha. Our discussion for today, my brothers and my sisters, as promised, to those who attended the masjid called Ahmad ibn Hanbal, which is just around the corner from here, right? I promised I would go through the effects of sins. The effects of sins. Taken from the book by Ibn al-Qayyim, rahmatullahi alayh. You know what this book is called? Ad-Da'u wad-Dawa. The spiritual sickness and its cure. Right. Yesterday in the Bomas of Kenya, we had a lot of questions of brothers and sisters asking about, I am addicted. Addicted to what? Drugs? Not necessarily. Addicted to sins. Infatuated. Lovesick. Haram relationships. Right. The question was posed to Sheikh Jamaluddin Usman, hafidhahullah ta'ala, and he answered it very well. He said, and he advised everyone, and I'm going to put it on my Twitter, because I was meant to do it yesterday, I forgot. It's not called Twitter anymore, it's called X, sorry. I'm going to post this book on there. Spiritual Sickness and Its Cure. This book, my brothers and my sisters, the reason why Ibn al-Qayyim authored it is because someone sent him a letter. You know what he was saying in the letter? That he is tied down by some of these sins that he's practicing. And if he doesn't find a solution, it is going to destroy his dunya and the hereafter. Our Shaykh Abdul Razak al-Badr, he went through this book in the Haram. Right? May Allah Azza wa Jalla reward them. When I went through this book, my brothers and my sisters, wallahi, it changed my life. It changed the way I look at people's problems. It completely changed. It completely changed the way I look at people's problems. I receive on average 100 messages on Instagram every day. 100. Not including emails, not including private messages on X, aka Twitter, and my other platforms. 100 just on Instagram, guys. Average, maybe more, sometimes maybe less, but on average 100. These questions are: I'm addicted to the sin. I'm in a haram relationship. Would you advise me? How can I get over it? I am spiritually dead. I'm empty. I'm suffering inside. What shall I do? For those who attended the programs, I've been reading out private messages, right? I've been reading out private messages of people, my brothers and my sisters, who message me and that are crying out for help. I'm going to read this one. As-Salaam alaikum. The questioner says, you probably won't even read this. I just did. I can imagine the amount of DMs you get from people. I feel extremely depressed when I wake up in the morning, and it is a regular thing now. I feel empty, akhi. I think all of my sins have killed my soul. I don't know what to do. Another one, my brothers and my sisters. This is from a sister. As-Salamu alaikum. I am 18 years of age. I'm an 18-year-old girl, sorry. I was a good Muslim. I was working on my deen. I was working on my deen, she says. I prayed my fard, yani the obligatory prayers. Sometimes even sunnah. I started re-watching my sinful past. By video, I'm assuming. Her sinful past, the bad things that she used to do in the past, she started re-watching. And I started missing it. I stopped praying, I stopped being religious. I have no idea what's happening to me. Why am I such a bad person now? What the hell happened? This wasn't supposed to happen. Ever was this supposed to happen? I am so deeply unhappy and I am full of regret. I don't have the stability or the motivation to go back. I don't think I can. Another email, my brothers and my sisters, the title was 22-year-old male, and then it said next to it, zina. As-Salaam alaikum, Shaykh, please can you help me? I've done zina for almost a year now with many guilty, and I don't want to live anymore.